Before I begin this video, I just want to say that it's not sponsored. However, all of the AdSense revenue generated from this video will be donated directly to Liberty North Korea, which is a charity that I've worked with quite a few times over the years. If you would like to learn more about what Liberty North Korea do, there is a link down in the description. They work hard to rescue those who have managed to flee from the country of North Korea and help them adjust to a brand new life in Western society. Whilst I was in LA over VidCon, I was lucky enough to meet with the employees of Liberty North Korea, as well as a guy called Charles, who fled North Korea when he was 14, was recaptured, and then managed to flee again when he was 17 years old. Being able to hear from an actual North Korean refugee in person, as opposed to just seeing TED Talks and reading books and stuff, it really reignited my passion for helping Liberty North Korea, seeing what they have managed to achieve. And whilst we have Donald Trump meeting Kim Jong-un and, all this, are they gonna get rid of their nukes? All of this drama speculation. Remember that there are 24 million people who are not able to speak out against their own government, and they are not free to leave their own country. And even the smallest of indiscretions will land you in a labor camp. So now is the perfect time to show you the shirt I'm wearing. If you would like to help make a difference to the North Korean refugees around the world, there are so many in hiding in China who cannot be revealed for fear of repatriation. You can also donate directly to Liberty North Korea or pick up a sweet t-shirt and let me show you. I think you'll appreciate it. Run DMZ, and it's got North Korean guards on it. You could say it's odd taste, but really, it's not worse than the actual DMZ. Let's get down to a more serious episode of content. One of the biggest movements in music right now is the behemoth that is K-pop. Everyone is talking about BTS and SHINee and Blackpink. I don't listen to K-pop or J-pop. Not on purpose, it's just not something that I've looked into. Perhaps I should do another episode of content where I react to K-pop. However, there is a certain overlooked genre of music that hasn't quite had its time yet. Would you like to know what it is? Of course you would. You've heard of K-pop. Now get ready for NK-pop. So today on content, I wanted to react to North Korea's most famous group. They're actually relatively new. I think they were only formed like 5 or 6 years ago. Might be a little bit longer than that, but they're called the Moranbong Band. There are some other acts from North Korea, but this band is female fronted. They play their own instruments, supposedly, I don't know. But they've been taken all around the world to represent North Korea, to show off North Korean culture. And they were supposedly founded by Kim Jong-un. But I'm going to play a couple of songs by Moranbong Band because I wanted to pay close attention to the lyrics of this band. You really think that North Korean acts are going to talk about freedom or sex or drugs or anything like that? Pretty much every single song released in North Korea is about the leader or the government or the regime or the country, the fatherland, Kim Il-sung, the eternal leader, about self-sufficiency. So anyway, enough talking. I'm going to play you the top result, which is called Let's Study. I've already played a little bit of this. It's something. I'm already getting ABBA vibes from this. The thing is, I would say I'm being mean about ABBA. Oh, you sound like ABBA. But ABBA are great. So I don't know whether to publicly say that this is actually kind of a jam. Okay, let's carry on. Those outfits, though. Oh my word. It's like the Spice Girls. It's ABBA meets the Spice Girls. Time flows without a break. So do not look back. Pretty good advice. Every moment is precious. Yes, it is. So take the opportunity. I like that. It's inspirational. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Let's study. Let's study for our country. So, not being funny, the UK's education is going down the shitter. So if we had more songs that were about studying for our country, maybe we'd be doing better. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. But like I said, everything is about being for North Korea. Everything is for our great country, for our fatherland, for our great leader, for our eternal leader. Let's carry on. I like her. She's the posh Spice. I take that back. She's in the center. Posh Spice was never in the center. Sorry. To build a wonderland in our own way. Okay. Yeah, let's study. Heck yes. What is this background? It's a clock. Is that a laptop? That's a laptop. And I swear, like, I saw a number float by a second ago, like a 5 going, whee! So this really is an anthem for students. And we should all be taking advice from this. For the benefit of our country. There you go. Wow, my laptop is freaking out. It's so hot recording this hot band. It doesn't know what to do. It's actually really hot right now. My apologies. So the footage might be a little bit stuttery. I don't know. Dance routines? I'm into it. Let's study. Let's study for our country. Let's study for our future. Yes! Queens of education. Am I right? Is that like atoms? Is that like supposed to be like a scientific kind of... Is that like protons and neutrons or something? What's that all about? Linking education to our fatherland. Of course, Emma. You know what? Let's go back. Let's find another one. I think we get the message now. Ooh, with pride, and they're wearing like sailors' outfits. Risque. Should we go for that one or One Great Family? Because both of those sound like they're gonna be the same damn thing. Let's go for With Pride. That sounds very promising. Love the strings, you know? Oh, go away, Dropbox. Don't sponsor this. Shred it. Boldly steps, forward path, with pride. Calling out, singing loudly, with pride. Yeah. Okay. We are unique in this world. Ah. In our social... Well, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. But it just seems really odd to put that in a song. Like, imagine like any American act directly mentioning capitalism. I know that, you know, we brag and Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. But imagine us being like, oh, yeah. Capitalist society, yo, what's up? I'm from Ohio though, white boy. I've already had enough of this song. I'm not into this one. I like the other one better. Let's go for One Great Family and then we'll leave it here. So for those of you who don't know, before we begin, because I like educating, I guess, and being patronizing, this symbol down here with the hammer, the sickle, and the paintbrush, there is a giant statue in Pyongyang that has the hammer, the sickle, and the paintbrush. It's to symbolize self-sufficiency, to show that North Koreans can do everything by themselves. It's more commonly known as juche in North Korea, self-reliance. It was put into place by the eternal leader, Kim Il-sung, who is now pretty dead, but it's still the ideology of the country today. Like, we do everything by ourselves. Anyway, let's listen to One Great Family. Ooh, those harmonies. Ooh. Oh, if this isn't like a video game soundtrack, I don't know what is. This is like Rainbow Road in Mario Kart to me. Shouldn't say that, really. I'm into it. Yes, bitches, get that choreography. Yes. I like this one. Our whole people, one family. Again, it's all about North Korea. Again, I don't want to play the whole thing, but I do just find it really interesting that every song links back to the government. I don't want to say government, the dictatorship, I guess, the regime. Every song links back to praising Kim Jong-un and praising like the previous leaders, Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung. Everything is about, you know, making our nation prosper. That is like the most modern pop group that North Korea has. It sounds very 70s. It does sound super dated, but remember that this is a country that has shut itself off from the rest of the world. I don't know if things are going to change because Kim Jong-un, he went to school in Switzerland, so he's heard other stuff. He's friends with Dennis Rodman. I'm sure Denny boy dropped him a mixtape, probably put some like Drake on there or something, I don't know. And also, we now know that North Korea, like the leader, he has heard K-pop. He's heard a K-pop group. I can't remember which K-pop group went. Oh, that was it. The K-pop group Red Velvet are among the South Korean artists making the trip north of the border. So if you've ever heard of the band Red Velvet, they went to North Korea and performed for the regime. So who knows? Things might change. You know, Kim Jong-un might be like, hey, let's compete. You know, let's compete with K-pop. Who knows? I hope this video was, I guess, entertaining. It was a weird episode, I know. I just felt very compelled after my LA visit to make a video talking about Liberty North Korea. They do some amazing things. There are links down below. I urge you to read up on them. I urge you to watch their short films. And if you can, donate or pick up a sweet tea. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything you would like to see on the next episode of content. I will have probably already filmed the next episode, but that's not the point. Don't forget to leave some cruel memes down in my subreddit. The link is down below. And until next time, guys, I shall catch you later. Now I have to get Morangbong Band out of my head. Let's study for our country.